everybody, it's Teacher Izzy again, and today I will be making Oobleck. I like to call it Goop, but Oobleck is a pretty cool name. Some learning extensions for this activity can happen maybe before you do the activity. You explain to your little one that you'll be mixing, you will both be mixing some ingredients today to make something that looks like slime but doesn't really feel like it. Explain to them the different textures, what maybe a liquid and a solid could be before going into this activity to really get their mind going on that concept, those concepts. So you're getting science, sensory, and just play all in one. I can admit this is a very, very, very messy activity, or just sensory-filled activity. All children probably don't like this this kind of sensory input, so it is okay if your youngster does not want to participate. I wouldn't force them. I would maybe make some Play-Doh instead, which is also super easy. And if you wanted to put maybe some toys in here, it's totally fine. I personally don't have toys. My toys can be rocks and shells and spoons. So anything small, round, different objects can totally help for here. We'll have 2 simple ingredients today. 1 cup of water and then 2 cups of cornstarch. I'll be using the cornstarch from this yellow container. And there's a 3rd ingredient if you have some, but it's food coloring. I will be using green food coloring since it's kind of like a science experiment. So you have your water. You can make sure it's in front of you. I'm going to start by putting some food coloring inside of the water. And go ahead and drop the food coloring inside. And then you'll see how the color mixes. It's pretty cool. And then now the entire cup is going to be green. So I'll go ahead and pour the water into my bin. If you have a bowl, that works too. But something big that your hands fit in. So the water's inside, the green water. Now, do you remember how many cups of cornstarch we need? 2. So I'll pour over my bin. Wow. 1 cup of cornstarch inside. Now the 2nd cup of cornstarch. Alrighty, have you touched the cornstarch yet? If you touch it, it's super, super soft. You might just want to play with this for a while, but let's go ahead and make our goop. Make sure you tap it a little bit, make sure it all comes out. So that was my 2nd cup of cornstarch. Now this is the fun part. Gotta mix it all together. So your hands are definitely gonna feel yucky. You ready? Gotta mix it. Whoa. If you don't like getting your hands dirty, you might want to ask your parent to help you do this. Whoa. You really gotta mix it in there. There's some parts that are really hard to mix because all the cornstarch stay together, but once you keep mixing, you'll find that it feels kind of cool. So now that the Oobleck is done, I'm going to put it in a different container with some rocks and a shell so I can see what happens when I put things inside of it. Because we just gotta play with it and see what we can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. Whoa, onto my rocks and my shell. Okay, so let's see. The interesting thing about Oobleck is that it looks like a solid when it's really a liquid. It's both at the same time. So when you let it sit, it looks wet. So if your Oobleck doesn't seem like it's getting hard, just get a finger and poke it really quickly. feel it harden. Get a little bit more cornstarch. So if your oobleck is you feel like it's a little too liquidy, go ahead and sprinkle some cornstarch. I'm just going to use it. Whoa. That was a lot, but it's okay. Things don't always go as planned. Oh, the cornstarch is so soft too. Okay, this looks more like it. So now it looks like rocks. I can form a rock. I'm really into this. I'm like dozing off in my own world as I play with this, as a lot of children will do. But that's all for the video today. Like I said, if your oobleck is a little liquidy, just add some more cornstarch and it'll be perfect. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.